Hello everybody and welcome to Demon Slayer episode 18?
18.
18, I got it. Anime review. I am your host Connor and the other host is Lewis.
Disembodied voices, Lewis, hello?
We gotta swap the intros every so often.
No,
Gotta do a different thing.
consistency is key.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So this, after last week we had thingy, I've forgotten names, Zenitsu being cool. And
Yes, Zenitsu had a cool episode for once.
yeah, this week Inosuke was being cool.
Yeah, relatively so, yeah.
Not to the same level as Zenitsu was, but
Well, like, Zenitsu was a complete tool, and he became
yeah.
somewhat interesting. Inosuke was already, in my opinion, quite interesting. They just, they developed him a little bit. It was quite nice.
Yeah, that was flashbacks.
Not just that, like, the way his mindset changed mid-battle, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. He was like, hang about. But anyway, we'll start at the beginning. We'll get there when we get there.
We do.
So, notes. Episode begins with the Strong Demon Slayers. I really tried to think of a name.
I've forgotten the name for the Strong Demon Slayer. I can't remember. I was hoping you had that.
No, they're just the Strong Demon Slayers arrive, and they're like, oh, look at all these dead bodies. And shrugs.
Yeah, they both seem pretty cold and very okay with death, but then I guess in that line of work you'd get used to seeing bodies.
Yeah, they're like, okay, let's split up and, scour the area, I guess.
Well, first she's trying to be all friendly and lovely, and he's like, just cold shouldering her. She's like, fine, well, I'll go do my own thing later.
Later, dude. He's gonna run into Tanjiro again and be like, hey, I know you.
He might do at some point soonish, yeah.
He's gonna be like, it's my fault you're in this mess, my bad.
I don't think he'll apologise. I think like, oh, you didn't die, well done.
Well done for surviving. But yeah, then we go to Tanjiro and Inosuke fighting Spider Daddy. They're not doing too well.
I would say getting fought by Spider Daddy, but yeah.
At best, the Spider Daddy fought them.
Indeed.
Yeah, but basically they can't cut through the what do you call that stuff? Skin.
Yeah, sure. They couldn't pierce the skin. He's too strong.
Was it this? They got into the skin, didn't they? They just couldn't get through it.
Yeah, they can't slice through his flesh particularly well.
So
he's very tough.
Yeah, it's not the skin, it's the flesh.
Yeah.
But yeah. So then they have a little bit of fighting. Tanjiro cuts a tree, which is.
It was clever, yeah. Like while Daddy Spider's chasing down Inosuke down the river, he drops a tree on him because he's like, well, I can't generate enough force with my sword blade to go through him and do any damage. However, using gravity and a very heavy object, I could probably actually hurt him. And it was a good plan.
Good plan. Didn't work though, really, did it?
I stalled him for a little while.
Yeah. Tanjiro uses the final form, or he goes to use the final form, but he's like, tree.
Yeah, he gets.
He gets George of the Jungled, basically.
He literally gets home runned straight out of the park.
Has enough time to say, hey Inosuke, please don't die.
A bit more than that, but yeah, like, live till I get back. I'll return soon. Good luck.
I'll return soon. Didn't come back this episode, so
No.
Good job, Tanjiro.
I also like how, a little bit before then, there was a time where Inosuke took a massive punch, like just a backhand, and Inosuke like got skimming stoned across the river.
He did.
He with so much horizontal velocity that he just bounced off the top of the water. That's very cool because that is how physics works.
I can't skimming stone. It's impossible for me. Can you do it?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Oh, what? Now I never want to go to a lake or anything with you because you'll show me up.
I would. I can skim.
I'll be like rip embarrassed. But yeah, then we go back to old Zenitsu. He's seen better days.
Zenitsu's not having a good time. No.
He's alive still though.
Just about.
Yeah, he's like, oh, okay, time to give up. Oh, maybe not.
He's missing his hands and his feet. They appear to have gone inside his body.
What?
You didn't notice?
No.
Zenitsu's hands and feet have disappeared.
I guess
He's becoming one of those spider things.
Ah, yeah. So what, are they going to
Becoming the
regrow?
weird. Yeah, he's like shrinking all inside his torso, slowly.
That's not disgusting or anything.
It's really grim.
Yeah, but yeah.
You didn't notice he had no hands?
No, I really didn't. I'm going to be honest.
And like his sleeves and his trousers are like all shriveled up because there's no flesh inside.
That's what I'm going to look at after this thingy. What do you call it? Review?
Gosh. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I think he remembers Gramps saying don't give up, and he's like, you know what, I could stay awake a little bit longer. Just a little bit.
He doesn't want to go unconscious. If he goes unconscious, he'll stop doing his lovely thunder breathing and he'll die quicker.
Yeah. But yeah, then that demon slayer lady, whose name I don't remember, shows up.
Butterfly lady floats in.
Yeah, she's like, hello.
And she's just like, Moshi Mosh. She's
Yeah.
so nonchalant. How you doing? Like, oh, you look like you're dying there. How you doing?
He's, if I was him, I'd be like, I might be dying, but I've not died yet like everyone else.
Yeah, I feel like she should get to helping and stop introducing herself.
She probably knows that he'll survive long enough for her to do it. I would hope so.
Maybe.
I would hope so anyway.
But yeah, she was so chill.
Yeah, but then old Tanjiro lands relatively safely. Remember him? He's been flying through that whole exchange. I can't say that word. Exchange. There we go.
Yeah, he water wheels to catch himself. But then, see this thing, when he was being like vectored around by weird arrow demon dudes that they fought earlier,
Yep.
he could like counteract the arrows by just doing a big water splash in the other direction.
Mm.
I mean, I guess he got flung really hard here, but he could have like continually done quite a few of them as he was flying to kill his speed, and then do one downwards like he did to save himself from the gravity. But nope, instead he was like, I'll do a water wheel and like cartwheel as I land. Fair enough.
It worked.
Like, I mean, it worked, but he was like, oh gosh, I barely survived. But he's done something very similar to this. Well, he could have put it into a situation of something he'd done quite similar to in the past. But
Yeah, I mean, technically, didn't he have stuff to bounce off of while he was doing that?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember.
Maybe.
It was too long ago. God, that was quite a while ago when you think about it. Jesus.
It was a little while ago, yeah.
But yeah, then he lands and he hears some voices. He's like, huh, I hear voices. He goes through the forest and he finds the spider children.
Who we have dubbed Spider Shonen and Spider Shoujo.
Yeah, because boy and girl, it's clever.
Not really.
It's really clever. Yeah, basically, the Spider Shonen is beating Spider Shoujo for as far as we know, no real reason.
Well, we don't know the reason. I wouldn't speculate as to what the reason is, but he, for whatever reason, is punishing or hurting his little sister. Or maybe not little, but he's stronger, it appears.
Yeah, and then basically Tanjiro is like, hey, you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, how dare you hurt your sister? And the guy's like, don't talk to me.
Yeah. And Tanjiro's like,
This is brother-sister business.
Yeah, he does the ultimate taunt. He's like, your bond is crap.
Yeah.
Basically, he's like, you what? What did you just say to me, you peasant?
Yeah, he did not take that well.
Yeah, I really hope the sister survives.
I've decided she's gonna join the group.
Like, she's done nothing wrong.
She seems innocent enough.
Yeah.
I liked stupid, cocky, random demon slayer dude who showed up like, I'm here for the money. I just want to earn dollars. So if I kill this guy, I can promote and then get paid more. And it just gets one shot.
He gets like Resident Evil the movie.
He gets like cubed up, like it gets turned into a snap.
Yeah. Like
It's
in
turned into bite-sized chunks.
Yeah. It was I was like, oh, not a lot of blood though.
Yeah. Not too much, no. Just pretty clean cuts.
Yeah. And then after that, he's like, all right, Tanjiro, pal. He doesn't say his name, but I'm paraphrasing. He's like, all right, I'm gonna give you one chance to apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's like, nah.
Say it again, I'll kill you.
Yeah. And he's like,
And he says it. Your relationship is forged, or something.
yeah.
Like,
I think my way of saying it's better. Your bond is crap.
yeah.
Get better. But after that, they're about to start fighting. We go back to Inosuke. Remember him? Remember?
I do remember him.
Remember old tough Inosuke who never runs from a fight?
Hiding behind a tree, cowering. Oh god, I'm so dead.
He's like, at least he knows. Like,
yeah, like it would be very silly to try to fight this thing.
I guess the thing is, like, he's like an animal, right? And an animal knows when it's outmatched.
Yeah, it's fight or flight.
Yeah.
There are his two options, and right now we're experiencing a little bit of the flight.
Yeah. He legs it. Then he's like, wait a minute.
He's like, wait a minute, I'm Inosuke. I'm the guy who doesn't back down for anything.
Yeah. I don't think. What is this thinking?
Yeah. I do love that. He's like, wait, a little bit later as well, I was like, my opponent's trying to make me think, how dare he?
Yeah. So then he runs at him, cuts his arm off because he puts the sword in and then starts smacking the sword like a hammer.
Yeah, he hammers in his other sword with the sword.
He says a good line. He's like, if one sword doesn't work, you just hit the sword with the other sword, and it's a good thing. I have two swords.
And cackles with laughter for a minute.
It's pretty funny.
He's
But,
good.
Yeah. So
that was a good scene.
yeah. Daddy loses an arm, and then he's like, "Oh crap!" And then he runs away, and it's like,
Daddy just dips. He
Yeah.
just turns tails and leaves.
yeah. I was like, "Wait a minute, Daddy, come on, what are you doing? You can't be running." But no, he was running,
It was a tactical retreat.
and Inosuke
Yeah, then-
chases after him. But then we go back to
Tanjiro.
Tanjiro fighting brother for a little bit. Not a lot really happens. Do you think they're going to do the brother-sister tag team against them?
I don't think that Shoujo is going to join in. No, I'm pretty sure she's going to stand there in terror the entire time because she's really scared of her brother, and
Yeah.
she's too scared to help probably Tanjiro, because if she tries to help Tanjiro and they can't win, he'll absolutely destroy her. And if
I've got
if she helps, she'll feel bad because the guy's trying to help
Like, I know she probably won't survive, but I really want her to.
her. She might not, but if she did, it'd be fine.
Like, Nezuko needs some demon friends or some girl friends.
I would agree. If Nezuko could have a little, like a rucksack buddy, is what I'm going to call her.
Yeah.
You could share the rucksack, because apparently the demons can shrink, or at least Nezuko can.
She doesn't shrink. She just like fold. Like, you know, like how like Sonic like folds up in a ball.
Oh no, I thought she actually shrinks.
No, she just like.
Pretty sure. I'm not sure about that, dude. I think she genuinely shrinks.
No, I think you're full of crap. Oh, censored myself there. Full on
Oh.
censored myself. It's good. But
I'm pretty sure she gets out of the box. She then, like, for the next couple seconds, like, starts just gaining height.
I think she's just like standing up because I think she's like. You know when you sit still too long, you get like stiff. I think it's just that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I thought there was a particular thing right at the beginning when they just made the box. She's like, "What? But Nezuko's never going to fit in there." And he goes, "You'll see," and then she just starts shrinking.
I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest. It's not that important anyway. So like.
No, it's pretty minor.
Yeah. But yeah, then Inosuke finds Daddy in a tree. Like, weird visual. He's literally just like, I'm like, okay, that branch would have snapped. Let's be real.
Yeah, that branch didn't look very thick.
Yeah.
And he's a big boy with big gains.
Speaking of being thick, he then sheds his skin to become thick.
Well, yeah, very muscly. I wouldn't go with thick, but yeah.
Yeah.
He becomes a strong, muscly boy with even more teeth and twice as many eyes, because why not?
Because it's spiders. I hate spiders. I want to get this arc over with. not in a like it's bad arc kind of way, but because I don't like the spiders.
Nice.
Like what happens next? Inosuke gives up is my notes. Like
Yeah, he does. He just stares at the bird. The dude about to punch him. He goes, "Yep, I tried."
yep, yeah, and then he remembers Tanjiro. He's like, "Hey, don't die, man." And he's like, "Okay, you know what? I can do that." Fights
Yep,
for a
and
little
then
bit.
puts his sword up ready to take it, and then just gets punched.
And then later on he snaps his swords. He's like, "Oh, I feel like those are pretty expensive, man."
I would love to know how Inosuke suddenly becomes such a tank. Like, this dude is getting smacked about by this thing and absolutely launched across into trees and flung. And
my-
he just jumps up and attacks again. I
my-
don't get it.
My only answer is it's a shonen anime.
Yeah, he does say like at one point like they take a particular punch. He's like, "Oh no, I didn't start my defensive breathing." So he's got some of the
That's a
breathing
good
technique that
point,
makes
actually.
him
That is.
more damage resistant, but not that much.
Yeah,
Jesus,
that's their like way of getting around it, though, isn't it?
he's a super tank.
But yeah, then Inosuke starts getting his head crushed, and for a brief minute, I was like, they're gonna do it. This is why they haven't switched the opening. I was like, they're gonna kill him. I was for the smallest bit of time.
I did even consider him dying.
No. I considered it because they hadn't switched the opening. I was like, they're gonna do it. Oh my god.
Dude, there's only 6 episodes left.
Yeah, but the manga keeps going. There's actually
We're not getting another opening.
there's 8 episodes left actually.
Okay, we're not getting another opening.
I'm gonna have to look that up again because I swear I read an article where there was another opening. But, I'm going crazy. But yeah, but no, Inosuke gets saved by the old strong demon slayer man whose name we don't remember.
Yeah, the one from episode 1 who also uses water breathing.
Yeah, that was pretty rad. I was like, oh, he uses water breathing too.
I mean, it's he says right. It's like the old guy who trained Tanjiro and anyone he's trained,
Yeah.
and everyone apart from Tanjiro and this guy has died in training
Yeah,
because they got eaten by Thick Neck Boy.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a good canonical reason as to why there's only 2. I'm gonna call them waterbenders because come on.
Nice, nice, good one. Does he kill the daddy, or is he just weak in the
Yeah,
middle?
he just stands up, does fourth stage, which is like the swirling one, and completely delimbs and decapitates
Yeah. Which is,
in a single movement.
a bit underwhelming, considering he's meant to be one of the 12 thingies. Or
Yeah,
is
one
he?
of the 12
Or
thingies.
is he? Or is it the
Yeah,
brother?
okay, it might not have been. They might actually be the. Oh my god, it could be the son. I didn't even think about that.
What the? Yeah, it could be the brother. It could. If it's the sister, I'll be pissed.
Yeah, that would be very silly
'Cause
because she would get beat up.
Yeah, exactly. I think the brother is more. Well, especially what happens after happened next. I think the brother being it is likely.
Yeah, because like that dude actually got one shot with that, didn't he? And yeah, if the 12 moons, or whatever, were so easy to kill that one of the dude. I mean, maybe there aren't too many of these super high rated demons, whatever, demon slayers, but there's at least 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's likely it's brother, but especially because his thread.
Because of the end of the episode.
His
Yeah.
thread snapped the sword in half.
Yes, a thread being thrown straight at Tanjiro. Tanjiro went blade on, perfect angle, and it went. Okay, yeah. Like if Tanjiro was blocking with like a side-on blade and it went through and snapped, that's impressive. Snapping straight down the edge, that's crazy. Like that, I mean, first of all, it's not possible, but still, that's crazy.
Listen,
It would have
it's
been-
anime.
it would-
Everything's possible.
It would bend, not snap, but whatever.
I mean, it sliced through it. I think is what happened, and then
Yeah.
then it sliced through it. Tanjiro's like, oh shh, and then the thing's heading for his head, and then the episode ends. So it's like,
Yep.
oh,
So Tanjiro's must be decapitated. Well, it was a good anime.
yeah, that's it. It's not actually 26 episodes. This is the credits. We're ending now.
Yep.
No.
I mean, like Tanjiro is very like. Okay, there'll be some artistic license, whatever, when they re-show next episode and how he somehow gets out or is saved or whatever.
Yeah.
They'll hit the thread will not be as close to him as how it ended that episode, because otherwise he's dead.
I think Nezuko's gonna like somehow like yank him out of the way. Like,
There are a
Push him.
couple solutions. I think
Yeah.
Nezuko is definitely one of them.
I think her like she's not even gonna get out of the box. She's gonna like push on the box to like, you know what I mean, like momentum to knock him backwards. or
Oh yeah,
something.
just shove against the box to push him downwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or sideways, whatever. Yeah, she could shove him sideways, either in or out the box, or butterfly. Other dude, lady could show up,
Yeah, maybe.
or
I kind
don't
of
know.
want Tanjiro to deal with it himself, though. You know.
It would be cool if Tanjiro dealt. No, but like Tanjiro plus Nezuko, I want the tag team.
Yeah,
Brother
I mean,
sister tag team.
she's an extension of him.
If we have brother sister tag team start working together, and they start winning, then the Spider Shonen's gonna be like, "Yo, sis, help me out,"
No.
and then she's probably gonna be apprehensive to help because he's a dick.
He is a dick. That is a good way of putting it. He is a dick. Also, like I just thought of like another reason he could be one of the 12 things.
Mhm.
Bloody his eyes covered, and the last one had the symbol in his eye.
Oh, his eye is covered. You're right. You're right.
Brother's eyes covered, so I reckon it's gonna come out and he's gonna have the symbol in his eye.
That could do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're supposed to have a thing in their eye, and Daddy didn't really have human eyes.
No. There. So
I'm
yeah.
really confused by what the hell Daddy is then. If he's not one of, like, is how? I don't know.
It's how? Just. Yeah. I'll tell you what this show does really well though is the cliffhangers. They do.
I mean, you said that's what I don't like cliffhangers, but sure, it does.
I'm
does
saying
cliffhang.
it does good cliffhangers. Like there's bad cliffhangers and then there's good cliffhangers.
Yeah, like there is a reasonable amount. Well, there's not super tension. It's just like, oh wait, how is he gonna get out of this? Like, yeah, there is a little bit of apprehension, I guess.
A good cliffhanger will, like, not so much that you're annoyed, but it'll leave you like, oh, I can't wait for next week. You know,
Mhm.
that's what
Yeah,
a good.
I'm looking forward to seeing how he gets out of that situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not frustrated. Like, oh my gosh, he was about to decapitate it. Really?
Oh no,
Why are we
no,
ending there?
I don't believe he was gonna die. Let's be real.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean like some shows will like just cut the episode like as your hero's winning. You're like, okay, like, and why?
Yeah. That's weird. I mean, a lot of long-running shonens do that because they have like 17 episodes for one battle, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
overkill much, but anyway, that was this week's episode of.
I will say quickly before we wrap up.
Yep.
Previous week we had like a weird school end credit scene.
Yeah.
We got nothing this week. So
Disappointing.
that is one off.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I liked the school thing. It was.
It was funny. I thought that was gonna be a running thing from now on, but
Yeah. No. It's okay. And next week we'll have a new opening.
no,
I hope we have a new opening on episode 26.
that would be very funny.
Just-
Like a single episode of opening would be very funny.
Yeah. Has anything ever done that? Like not counting like OVAs?
Opening no, but
No,
like
it can't.
it's making me think of Love Is War
Yeah,
with the outro,
yeah, I
the
guess.
single episode outro. They could do some. They could pull
Yeah,
one of those.
yeah. Well, anyway, let's end this review. Uh, Thank you everybody for watching this review. I've been Connor. He's been Lewis. Um, how do I normally end these? We'll see you next week. Subscribe. I say that now. Subscribe for more reviews. Uh, we'll see you next week. And yeah, bye guys.
Later.